Overnight, a fiery face-off in frozen Iowa, with the state's Republican caucuses now just 4 days away.
Put our own people first. We have to put Governor
Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis debating one-on-one in what's likely a race for second place behind the dominant frontrunner here, Donald Trump. Haley and DeSantis launching repeated attacks on each other's records and honesty.
Every time he lies, Drake University, don't turn this into a drinking game because you will be overserved by the end of the night.
We don't need another mealy-mouthed politician who just tells you what she thinks you want to hear just to try to get your vote.
Haley mocking DeSantis for his campaign slide from top Trump rival as her momentum has grown in polls.
If you can't manage a campaign, how are you going to manage a country?
DeSantis belittling Haley's work as UN ambassador, labeling her as a globalist.
You can take the ambassador out of the United Nations, but you can't take the United Nations out of the ambassador.
Despite trailing Trump in Iowa and nationally, both candidates barely criticizing him.
I agree with a lot of his policies, but his way is not my way.
He also promised record deportations. Donald Trump deported fewer people than Barack Obama did when he was president.
Earlier Wednesday, the GOP field's most consistent critic of the former president, Chris Christie, suspending his campaign and taking shots at the frontrunner.
Anyone who is unwilling to say that he is unfit to be president of the United States is unfit themselves to be president of the United States.
Christie was also caught on a hot mic backstage discussing the race.
DeSantis called me, petrified.
And making this comment, presumably about Haley.
She's going to get smoked, and you and I both know it. She's not up to this.
Skipping the debate in favor of a Fox News town hall, Donald Trump seizing on that comment.
I happen to believe that Chris Christie is right. That's one of the few things he's been right about, actually.
Now, at that Trump town hall, the former president made some news, telling the moderators that he already had decided on who he'd like his vice president to be if he has the opportunity to make another pick. Afterwards, the campaign was quick to clarify that no final decision has been made and that Trump would announce that decision if and when it's made. But he certainly raised a lot of eyebrows for talking about a potential VP in January before anybody has even voted. Now, the other big story out of this, obviously, is Chris Christie dropping out. Christie had only really run his campaign in New Hampshire, and polling there shows that a lot of his support could go to Nikki Haley. She would badly need it there. It's the state in which she is most competitive with Donald Trump, and picking up Christie's support in this final stretch could help her close the gap there. But obviously those hot mic comments from Christie suggesting that she's not up to the task, not the kind of parting gift that helps in New Hampshire.
All right, Garrett Haake for us there in Des Moines. Garrett, thanks.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.